the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense takes the field. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before. And that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year. So we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Got room to work. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
And the Rebels get it past the sticks.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
And a decent game there before the defense makes a stop.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
There he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure that they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive run, and they open this football game with a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Alabama's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Reed. Here he goes breaking the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. And they're not on the same page there. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Off play action on 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Clay. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Well, the defense dialed up the blitz. Quarterback knew he was going to get hit, but he also knew it was man coverage, so he found his best matchup. Got it out of his hands early, right before getting smacked, to get that completion.
Gives it on the option. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Finds a crease at the 20. And the ball's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass. It's Reed. Oh, they're after him. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Makes the grab. It's Harmon. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
How many 1st downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physical.
Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This whole place is going to see if this kicker can operate in this. Oh, they block it. And they got it. Off and running. The 40. The 20. Past the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll have some. Touchdown, Alabama! Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top, 10-9. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Oklahoma State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. He's got him this time. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. Oh, it's out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown time. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Great job by the defense. The ball's thrown, the ball's completed, swarming to the football, knock it out, and then guess what? Be there to scoop it up, run it back to the end zone. Huge play by this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Here's the pressure. He'll throw it. He's got his man, makes the grab. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's 4th down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Rebels send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's talk about Alabama. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Catch in the middle. It's Young. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Back to throw. It's Reed. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Going to try to get... Turning it on! Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Power football with the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Under fire. Finds us back in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Gets it out quickly. steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of the bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal, that's a win if you're on defense.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, you want every little bit you can get, and they got nothing there. 15-point game. Bottom field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To throw, it's Reed. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by just 2 over Oklahoma State. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. They'll run play action. Steps away. Unleashes one. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Quick completion on the out route. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you,
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He's not afraid to go deep. Picked off, and they ruin drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. The 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
A little surprising that they didn't go for two, but they're still down by a point. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? How in the world did the offense retain possession? We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll start this drive from the 42. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Trying play action. Throwing right. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Got the first down and still on his feet. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he's snowed under. When you play in a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Haynes, the Marcel Darius is when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. They get through and it's blocked.
Yeah, man, that is a big-time play for this special teams unit. You got a chance to go down. Now, you're still up. You get the football back. Really nice job by this special teams unit.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Reed. Makes the grab on the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. caught in the backfield. It's Williams. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Didn't even come close to getting back to the line. He'll lose 8. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolutely perfect. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Here comes the heat. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Grab behind the line. It's Ray. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Sends it back in motion. Floats it out in space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
Breaks the tackle. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. And the field goal unit is going to give it another try. The old college try. Just keep kicking. Surely one will go in. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That brings him to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Reed. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate, give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to let it go. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The Rebels want to move quickly.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to...
And that ball's free behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
When you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, when the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell. I had the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll run for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. So they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Enormous play coming right here. 3rd down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out from the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Back to pass, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Now improvising. Finding an escape route. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last 2 plays.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Complete pass, and